Shadow Puppets, Playing with Shadows by Laura. Shadow puppetry is a beautifully complex folk art of tradition and excellence. With the intricate design of the puppets to the rich history, shadow puppetry was very important to the Silk Roads.
Shadow puppets originated in Hushan, which is located about 80 miles of Xi'an. The idea of shadow puppets started in China, but extended farther into Southeast Asia. There's one man who is credited for creating the Chinese folk art of shadow puppetry, and his name is Xiao Ming. Legend says that the emperor's wife passed away, and Xiao Ming made an elaborate outline of the emperor's wife, thinking that this was the spirit of his deceased wife.
Though they are not seen, the puppeteers are the keys to a shadow puppet show. A puppeteer is someone who is very skilled at multitasking. Some elder puppeteers have mastered many techniques like improvisational singing, falsetto, the ability to manipulate multiple puppets at once, and the ability to play various instruments at once. Also, some puppeteers make their own puppets, complete with impeccable detail and up to 24 movable parts. First Chinese shadow puppets were created around 2,000 years ago during the Han Dynasty's reign. Everyone during this time period loved shadow puppets, even the emperor. Some princes even had up to 12 residential puppeteers living in their palaces for their personal entertainment.
Shadow puppet shows originated in China and are still performed there today. These puppets are popular all over China and southeastern Asia, even though the art was founded in Hushan. Chinese shadow puppetry is a form of theater acted out by puppets behind a translucent screen and accompanied by music and singing. The definition of a shadow puppet is the shadow of any two-dimensional object. The actors, which are the puppets, are the main focus of the play. The first shadow puppets were created out of paper, but later on they started to be made out of thin hide like pig or cow. Because of the material they are made of, shadow puppets' Chinese name is Pi Ying, which translates to shadow of hides. Some puppets even took over 6 months to create.
Another important part of shadow puppet shows is the screen. This screen can be made out of many different materials, including parchment, paper, nettle fabric, or fine silk. This fabric must be stretched thin enough so that the light can shine through it. The size of the screen varies with the troops and the plays being performed. Behind the translucent screen, a puppeteer manipulates the puppets using rods that are connected to the moving parts. A powerful light is projected onto the back of the screen, and the puppet's shadows are reflected. As the puppet moves, other members of the puppet troupe play instruments and sing. These aspects, when put together, make the folk art of shadow puppetry whole. Shadow puppetry is used as a teaching tool, educating the younger generations about what it was like in dynastic China. Although some did this just to make money, most puppeteers performed to bring happiness to the children. Some of these children became so enthralled in the art that they became puppeteers themselves. Shadow puppetry is very important because it was created for a significant purpose, to entertain the public.